But
I
yeah,
gotta ask you this: the Gino Bisconti thing. How could you be friends with them again after they literally tacked a charge onto your record? You had to go to court. Your your mug shot was plastered all throughout the internet. Yet you still become friends with these people again and let them back on your show. Like that's amazing to me.
I'll say this about the mugshot. Let's not pretend I didn't play that up and talk about it. Let's not pretend I didn't go, that's a damn fine looking mug. That's a pretty good looking mug. And let's be honest, as far as mugshot goes,
What a bad one.
that ain't a bad mugshot. Best
I give it a
mugshot.
7.
Thanks. Yeah, one of the best mugshots
In Minnesota 7.
In Minnesota 7, yeah. So, I don't want to upset anybody, but I wouldn't use the word friends.
Well, please do.
I wouldn't use the word friends. We're cool. We're fine. And also, I'll read it when everything's all said and done. I'll read the transcripts and whatnot. Gino did not harm my position at all. What Gino said, let's just say, was he did a great job of walking a tightrope between his wife and someone he considered a friend. And let's just say Gino thought the whole thing was stupid. So yeah,
I want to give Gino credit. And I hate to do that, but even with the Kiki and my beef, Gino never jumped in. I said this on the other podcast a little while ago.
Yeah.
Gino never got involved. Gino never sent me a message. If someone some of our things, I put together 8 videos against Kiki that blew up. They were awesome. If someone did that to my fiance, I'd wonder him. You know what I'm saying? I'd look for him where they live, and he didn't.
And I'll say this.
And he let her handle it.
And by the way, if there's any Clippers watching, would you please let Will Heron have this clip? I'm asking you nicely.
No.
Please.
No, share it.
Will's not asking. Will's not asking. This is my show. I'm asking. Let Will.
So third, Joe Burrow.
Shut the fuck up. Listen to me, so thorough, Joe Burrow. I will kick your monkey ass from here to Timbuktu if you fucking clip.
That's my boy.
Snake Will Heron. I can't say the name Joe Burrow like the football player anymore without going so thorough, Joe Burrow.
Every time I see him, I'm like, hey, they're so thorough. I mean, there's Joe. I'm the same way, man.
Everyone give Will 12 hours with this clip. Give Will 12 hours.
No.
Yeah. Give Will 12.
I don't even want to clip it, man. You know what I want to do? I want to go to the bar and watch football. And I don't wait on anything. I love all the Clippers. Dude, we're like a mafia, bro. Don't mess with the Clippers. We all talk to each other. When one goes after somebody on the Clip group, we're all like, yo, what are we doing next?
I noticed when I started.
That's a warning.
I noticed when I started paying them, they all got a lot nicer to me.
We're paying. You didn't say anything about
you don't know about this? If I use a Clippers clip,
no, I heard about this.
Yeah, they got a contact.
Yeah, but I'm not.
They contact.
What about
me.
when a Clipper comes on your show?
Fuck them. You're welcome.
No.
You're talking to the most clipped, viewed guy there is. You're talking to Daddy.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm the one doing the clipping.
You're talking to Big Daddy Clips right here. It's a mutual relationship. You guys clip, and I appreciate that. I bring you the views. I bring you the numbers. There's a reason Steel Toe gets clipped so much, because everyone wants to see Steel Toe. So, thank you for clipping.
A movie preview for you guys.
Thank you for clipping. You're welcome.
You're welcome, Aaron.
For the clip.
Thank you, Aaron, for the content.
They cancel each other out. And if
I money and I appreciate you.
If I may posit this to you to think about, I've never tasted cum.
That's not what I've heard.
I know, it's
I've
a bitch.
Many people.
Hey, you know what? I have a great idea. Let's do a little exercise.
Not eat some what?
One person says I have. The other person says they haven't. Let's go ahead and weigh history of dishonesty with each person and see who ends up more dishonest.
I don't know if you want to do that, Aaron.
Oh, yeah. When have I ever said I'm a trad dad?
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
When have I ever said anything other? I'm a piece of shit and I'm doing my best.
Okay. No. I mean, you do tend to bend the truth a little bit to try to make it sound better in your way, which is okay. We're all human. That's what we all do.
It's not about being human, Will. It's about being a performer.
They don't make dollars. It don't make sense.
I watched Ric Flair growing up. I know that when you get your ass kicked at the pay-per-view, you go on Monday night with the Horsemen and tell them how you f***ed everybody up and you're the baddest man there is. You know why?
Yeah, you always walk away saying you won.
You know why? Because it drives people insane.
So like, I got a kind of funny story with how I figured out wrestling was fake.
What?
Do you remember like your moment when you figured out? Oh, sorry.
No.
From what I may have heard.
Are you breaking? Are you breaking? Hey, are you breaking kayfabe right now?
You know what? Maybe I'll take the story back. I apologize. We can do this in our next interview.
You're breaking kayfabe.
I won't now. I'm sorry.
No, shoot. No, make it a shoot. Make it a shoot. Go ahead. Break kayfabe.
Yeah, we're in there. Okay, so like I used to love wrestling and stuff like that when I was like 10, 11 and stuff. I mean, I was into it. Like the Hulkamania time and stuff like that, your mid 80s into your early 90s. Like I was taking the vitamins and I was doing the praying and working out and stuff like that. So I was all about it. I got in a fist fight when I was like 11. And like like we like hit each other and blood came out and like it hurt. When I the next day was watching wrestling, and I'm watching this 300-pound man punches other 300-pound man like 8 or 9 times, and blood is not going out of his face, and he doesn't hit the ground. I'm like, something's not adding up, you know? And that's when it started to make sense. After I got in a physical fight, and I realized, no. He should be on the ground right now. You can't body slam somebody and they get up.
My favorite one is where they grab each other by the collar and just start punching each other in the face like 80 times in a row.
Or they slam their foot on the ground. So it goes boom, boom, boom. Like, that's what I started picking up.
Or like you watch shit happen where you're like, well, that guy should be dead.
Right. Like he just flew up a turnbuckle 10 feet in the air and landed on his head.
Yeah.
Something,
like,
I get this.
I always thought, like, the move I always thought was like, Jesus Christ, was either the DDT or the pile driver. I'm like, if you do that to someone in real life, their neck is broken. They're fucking paralyzed.
You remember doing that to people in the park? Like when we were kids, like
you were just wait. You were just DDTing strangers in the park. You would just walk up to people.
Strangers. We had a professional relationship. Okay. But like when I was in like 3rd grade, you're like playing with your friends in the park and stuff like that, in the sand and stuff. And so it doesn't hurt if you fall on the sand because in the 80s that's the way it was.
Right.
You'd like pile drive, suplex people and stuff like that, flying up like swings onto people because you're landing in sand. It's okay. But it's not. You can kill somebody real quick.
Sorry, Will. I don't know what it was like to play in sand in the 80s because I was 13 when it became the year 2000. So I don't. I don't.
You're a young buck.
I'm a young. That's why I'm so good looking.
That's okay.
That and the jizz.
Right. You're a good liar.
Well, see, when you ingest a professional liar's seed, you gain the skill yourself.
You viewed too long into the abyss. And you became
You know what it is?
Seaman. You dove in.
I stared at
Nick first.
I stared at Nick Seaman the way Dan Aykroyd stared at Vigo the Carpathian, and then when I turned back around, I had his face. It was insane.
That Ghostbusters 2 reference? Golly.
It certainly is. It certainly is.
Wow, good on you.
Yeah. Actually, I think I said this on Friday's show. Chad Zumach outed himself as not a man's man the other day.
Oh,
because
General Mutt?
He was watching a clip of me, and God bless Chad Zumach, but he's doing the Lord's work. I do too. Chad was playing a clip of me, and I quoted Alexander Usyk, and I said to quote Alexander Usyk, and Chad Zumach goes, another obscure reference, nobody knows who that is, and I'm like, Chad, that is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, arguably the title of the most manly man alive. You have to pretend you know who that is. So,
but it's not anymore, man. It's not the way it used to be. The heavyweight champion of the world is no longer a thing. When Mike Tyson was knocking dudes out in 8 seconds, Lennox Lewis was fighting him. Buster Douglas knocked him out. Those were days when you knew who the heavyweight champion was. Now, you only care about your guy.
I love how you're talking shit like you're like, yeah, Alexander Usyk, he's put me in the front seat with him. I bet I whoop his ass.
That is a negative.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Breaking news on Steel Toe. Will Heron challenges Alexander Usyk, saying he ain't shit.
Yeah, that's how you lean into it. I sure did, Alexander. Whenever you're ready for it, homie, just come on down to Spicer, Minnesota, where I live. Come see me. My name is Aaron. I'm at Stony all the time. Come meet me. I'll go down. You
just up your geography, son. I don't live nowhere near Spicer.
Well, good. I was protecting you.
Alexander Usyk. Oh, wow. Alexander Usyk on Twitter today reposting this interview saying, I can't believe Will Heron's talking shit seeing as he ate my jizz.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah. Alexander Usyk says
I don't think that last part is what he said. I actually had the tweet here. It said, Aaron loves licking semen off of April after Nick does something to it.
It never happened.
Did it taste like kiwi? Does he eat a lot of
I've never tasted the shit.
A lot of oranges? I don't know.
I don't know.
Neither
What happens when Kane gets in your bloodstream? Like, what does it do to the fluids in your body?
You tell me.
Were you just kind of, you looked up, and then, there they are.
They were
How come I'm not subscribed to Bull Heron? I should subscribe and like the video right now.